Hello, I'm Tina. This video, I want to talk about implicit objects. Did I pronounce correctly? Implicit. Because I usually pronounce implicit. Then I using Google Translate and listen for what it pronounced there, and I tried my best to mimic implicit. I'm not sure if it's correct or not. Okay, I'll just follow the one I mimicked, implicit. Okay, so this topic is talking about implicit objects. So what are they? They are actually predefined variables which you can use directly inside your JSP files. Let me show you one example, okay? And then I will tell you what are they, okay? So here I already have a JSP, okay, created to save our time. So I have a JSP nothing, okay, just to have a basic HTML and I have a directive. And here I'm gonna create a servlet. So I don't want to using this one because using this one probably it's not the latest version. Let me show you. That's why I prefer to create it from scratch. This one probably is not the one. Okay, implicit, okay, objects, servlet. See here, I say this is not good, right? Because they all the default the ID it's all generated from the Java X servlet, which is the version 4. I'll delete to recreate. I don't want to remove one by one. It's better created by ourselves. I just create a normal class called implicit. I hope I pronounce correct. Okay, objects servlet. Okay, and here we can do is add extents, right? And HTTP servlet, which is Jakarta version. And we're using web servlet. I want to using URL. We can using URL patterns for practice purpose. Okay, and the URL pattern we're just using one called implicit obj. Okay, and what other things I want to do is I want to have a init parameter. Okay, web init parameter and have a name, right? Name, okay, name is channel name, okay, and the value is what? Value is miss xi. Ask your friend and a friend of your friend and a friend of your friend to subscribe my channel and watch my video. Just kidding, okay? And author value is Tina. Okay, and now I will have a do get. Okay, and here I will forward to this JSP. So when I access this URL using get method, I will display this JSP. But before I display this JSP, I will to do something else. Request.set attribute. Attribute weather, today's weather is cloudy. Okay, and the request.set attribute, what others? Oh, sorry, I will do another one. Sorry, I made a mistake. This is request scope, right? Request.get session is then in the session I want to set attribute, which is okay, let me tell you more about me. Okay, favorite, FAVORIT, favorite K-pop group. Okay, oh my god, favorite K-pop group, and it's called Twice. You can take a look at it by yourself. Get servlet context dot set attribute, which is application wide. Okay, This is application app name. Okay, app name is JSP demo. Let's use JSP demo. Okay, so now I will forward to that implicit object JSP. Okay, request get request dispatcher, and here I will using implicit. The better way is copy paste. Okay, because sometimes when we type it doesn't work. Okay, JSP then dot forward request response. Okay, and I think those are not new to you guys, right? And here I will just only show you the first demo. Okay, and we will see more later using scriptlet. And here we can use we can use in others. Okay, let's use in scriptlet. Okay, string. What's the thing? Weather. Okay. Sorry. Equals request dot get attribute. Oh my god, weather. And here we have to do downcasting string. Okay, and we can also do for others string. The other is what? The other is favorite K-pop. Okay, see, I will go here. Sorry, I will do like this way. Next one is favorite K-pop group equals session dot get session dot get attribute, which is this one. Hey, it's not a session anymore. And it should have a session. Request dot get session. I'll using this one first, and then I will check later. Okay, but I don't know why it has a warning for us. Okay, so I will show you these two so far, and now let's explain. Sorry. Get attribute. Okay. So here in our scriptlet, I directly using this request, but in my entire JSP, did you see anywhere I actually instantiate this request object? I don't have, right? There's no place I actually instantiate this request object. And this request object is predefined variables, and another name for that is called implicit object. So request is one of the implicit object, and there are more. So here I will display them and show you it actually can get the value. Okay, whether. Okay, and let's using a paragraph here. Okay, P. Okay, and here we using paragraph. Oh, sorry, P. Okay, and we can do is like this way, whether. Okay, and we will do for the other one. And favorite K-pop and favorite K-pop. Like this, and now let's run. It should work. I didn't actually test before it starts, but I don't know how long is the video now. Okay, I don't want the video to be very long. So here it's already been. Now this is the home page. Now I need to access this servlet, right? Using implicit object. Implicit. Okay, make a call. Oh my god. Okay, and we actually can get the cloudy and twice. And we are using this request object. And this request object is one of the implicit object can be used in JSP. Implicit object, again, it means the object, okay, request is object, right, is predefined, okay, you can directly use without declare by yourself. And where are those implicit objects? We have to take a look at the servlet, the translated servlet, and you will understand why you can use them. Okay, let's go and show you here. We have to go to the library cache. I'm tired of this one. JetBrains, IntelliJ, and Tomcat, JSP2 demo, Work, Catalina, localhost, WAV file, Apache JSP, and this is one turned into, right? We will open with IntelliJ. Okay, and this is a JSP. Don't get confused by this is servlet we wrote. Okay, this is JSP turned into, and now as we know, all the content, at least all the content inside the HTML, except the directive, and all except the directive is a page. Page sometimes is to give the instruction, right? And most of the content is gonna be part of the statement under the method called underscore JSP service, which is this JSP service method, right? And in this JSP service method, what do we have? Here has request object, and the parameter is act like a local variable. So when inside the JSP service, you can always using request, right? That's why in our JSP here we can using request object. Do you get that? Because this HTML, at least for the scriptlet and for the expression and for the declaration is not, for the comment, scriptlet, declaration, comment. Okay, for the scriptlet, expression and comment, all of them will be under the JSP service method. And the JSP service method has a request and a response local variable. So inside the scriptlet, this is scriptlet, you can use the request and a response directly without declare, because it's already declared here. It has argument, method argument, right? These are the two, okay? Request, response. What others? The others is a page context, okay? This one, page context. See here? It's on the JSP service, and the JSP service has a local variable called the page context. So here, you can also using page context. Here you can also using dot get attribute. I don't know why it's showing like weather. I will just ignore. Okay, let's see. I ignore it. I definitely can get it. We can add a system out. System out. See, we can get it. Okay, because the page context is to retrieve values which you can in page scope, in request scope, in session scope, and in context scope. Okay, and there are others like a session. Okay, and application is a servlet context, you can see, and you can using config, you can using out, you can using page. Page is equals to this. Okay, and all of them you can use, but I don't know why sometimes this session give me the error. I will try. Okay, and another one is string. We also have application application wide, right, which is this one, app name. Okay, we can try here. I'll just finish app name. because during daytime I using Windows system, and now I have to using Mac. I feel kind of like not used for both of them. And here using application servlet context. Okay, servlet context also has a get and set attribute. Application dot get attribute. Okay, and app name. Okay, and here we have to do downcasting string. Okay, and now I will also have one for the servlet context. Okay, app name and app name. Okay, this is for servlet, and for others you can use by try by yourself, like a config. Oh, we can type the config. Config dot get init parameters, and the first init parameter I have a channel name, right? Channel name. Okay, and I can have a string channel name. Okay, and the next one is author. Let me using lowercase. Okay, and author I will using here config dot get init parameter, which is author. Okay, and I have a string author here. Okay, and then we will have another two. One is channel name, the other one is author. Okay, channel name and author. I don't know why these two give the error. I really don't know, because from the turned here it says actually we can use, right, session and page context we can use, because we can use application and config. I don't know why we cannot use this one. But anyway, let's do a test to see if everything works here. Okay, we will redeploy. Hope it works. Okay. But when it have an error like a red thing here, I feel not that confident. Deployed successfully, and we have to access implicit object. This one. Oh my God. Okay. This one cloudy, and this one twice. I made a mistake. This one is twice, which is using session, it works, right? And for the app name JSP, it also works. Okay, and let's see here. Oh my God, this one didn't get, which is a page context get attribute didn't get this weather. Then it must be the page level. Let's see. Okay, and I made a mistake here. Channel name and author, they are none. Why they are none? Because when we're using config, each servlet will has its own config. Got it? Each servlet, right? And this web init parameter is part of this implicit object servlet. And when we try to using this config, it can only get the initialization init parameter from the JSP servlet itself, because this JSP and the servlet are considered as a different servlet. So obviously using the init using config get init parameter, it cannot get the init parameter from another servlet. That's why here is none. Okay, this one is none. It makes sense, right? And the other problem we have here is this one is none. I read the documentation. Okay, it says it can get the value from the request session and application, and from here the seems cannot, but it definitely can do like this way. Page dot say then they have. Then what is this one used for? Probably we can go page context dot set. Hey, why doesn't it show anything now? Does this page context has any doesn't have any method? We can do is a set somewhere. Okay, let's set one, set attribute. Okay, we were still using weather and the key, not a cloudy, rainy. Okay, and see if it can get the rainy. Okay, let's do one more time. If still cannot, I will fix in next video, because otherwise the video gonna be very, very long. And another reason is I don't want to redo this video. Okay, now let's go and go to the browser and make a call again. Yes, rainy. So page context can only retrieve value from the page, which is a current page. It cannot retrieve from request and session and application. We already tried this weather, it cannot get. Okay, only in the page. I think I have to update my slides to fix the problem. Okay. Anyway, that's the implicit object. Summarize again. Implicit objects are actually the predefined local variables inside the JSP service, which is the translated servlet from the JSP. And the request and response, they are actually the arguments passed into JSP service method, and we definitely can treat them as a local variable. There are others which are defined here. Okay, you can using page context, session, application, config is servlet config, out if you want to print something out. Suppose here you don't want to using this way, you can directly like this way, out.print. Okay, or out, this one is which out, JSP writer, you can use in print. Then you can directly print this weather like this. You no longer need to use an expression separately. Okay, and there are page is synonym for this keyword. Okay, represent the current object of the servlet. Okay, and others, this one, when you see on the line, most of the time they are kind of like a private, they don't want to use. So but if you want, you actually, but this one is similar to this out, right? And this one is similar to this page context. Don't just using those. Okay. Oh my god, I think this video is longer than I expected. Anyway, I still hope you like this video. Okay, thank you very much for watching. It's been longer than I expected. Bye bye, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.